Well, alrighty. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Great crowd up in here. Now, welcome to the Engine Care Experience brought to you by Total Energies. Now, this is the show where we take you through how you can keep your car engines younger for longer. My name is Temisan, and each show will cover the essential things you need to know for maintaining engine performance and the importance of using premium engine oil products. That's what we do. It's as simple as that. Now, usually on the show, my co-hosts are my friends and long-term collaborators. I've got Schullz, of course, and Daye up in here. But as it's become our thing, we have a special guest coming up, so stick around for that.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. My name is Schullz, and in this episode, we would like to relate very closely to the motoring reality of most of us in Nigeria. Let me ask you this. What's the average age of cars on our roads these days? 10 years old? 15? 20? Or more? How about the average age of light commercial vehicles like Danfo? These are the real everyday commuter heroes that we will be paying attention to today.
All right, so you can always rely on Schullz to focus our minds. I would have been looking at something else.
Like
now,
what?
I don't know, because when you talk about age of vehicles, it made me think about to myself, how old is my car?
Like 20 years?
My car, I think my car is about, maybe 17 years. Good
So
Lord.
that's 20 years.
That hurts. But anyways, a 2013 research reported recently in Tech About magazine, they put the average age of cars in major cities in Nigeria, that's Lagos, Port Harcourt, Kano, wherever it is, they put our average age at 14 years, with a significant number older than 20 years. Now, for light commercial vehicles, such as Danfos, like Schullz has mentioned, or those buses you enter up in Warri or in Calabar, and the average age was about 24 years. It's crazy. So that was 2013.
24 years.
24 years, eh? Geez, this is 2024. This is 2024 now. That's what, 11 years. It's crazy. So it's probably much older now, if you think about it. It's probably much older. Now, first of all, we're meeting our special guests, so stick around for that. But first, our resident motor expert, Daye. Daye, surely these old engines, the majority on our roads, they don't need the synthetic quartz 9000 for them to work, do they?
Synthetic quartz 9000 won't apply to all.
Yeah, I thought about that. I mean, figures.
I bet you did.
But Total Energy's premium 5000 engine oil range definitely ticks the boxes for much older engines very, very well. My name is Daye, and I am an expert in all things car maintenance and performance. I am head technician at JD Auto Center, and I hold a BSc in Petroleum and Gas Engineering. And I'm here to explain how you can improve the reliability of your older engines and keep them performing optimally for longer.
Which is basically what this show is about, isn't it? How to keep your engines younger for longer. Now, here's the thing. Our guest today is an old good friend of ours. When I say ours, I'm talking about Schullz and I. We've known him for a bit. His mother calls him Bethel. The government calls him Bethel Njoku. No, none of that for us. We all know him as Senator. Now, he's a renowned Nigerian stand-up comic. He's a beautiful actor. You must have seen him on Flatmates. What else does Senator do? Sure, you gotta help me out. Senator does everything. He's on radio. You can listen to him on the radio as well. He's worked with everybody. His stand-up shows.
Event host.
Host, event, MC.
Yep, MC.
I mean, we absolutely adore this man. He's a content creator, movie actor. When asked why he chose Senator as a stage name, he said, well, when democracy was still new to us, senators were highly respected. That's what he said then. I don't know about now. First of all, let me ask, how old is your car?
The current one is 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
You don't blow.
Since not today.
I mean, I don't blow. Yeah. If this question was asked over my other car,
If I not talk.
I not answer you. So I used the car to a point where it was seeming like a keke to me. So some of those kind of cars that you want to go out and you're saying, Lord, take me and bring me back.
I can't
Those kind of cars, you start out.
You got different, oh God.
Yeah, no, you're going to come. Oh, good. all those kind of cars. But I'm happy for this kind of show because it goes to enlighten us on how best we can, use our cars. Some of those cars that we see on Lagos Road, it's crazy. You see, so they are coming and you're trying to cross the road, so you don't know if it is going this way or that way. I pass for They come, but they go.
How old is your car?
My car is 9 years old.
9 years old, yes.
Yeah, 9 years old.
9 years old. How old is your car, Daye?
About 5 years old.
Well, let me
So
ask. Temisan, how old is your? How many?
How old?
How old?
Like 6 months.
Liar.
Okay.
Temisan, answer
Now,
now.
pass for this country. I beg you.
Temisan, we all answered. You have to
Yeah,
answer.
we all answered.
How many years old?
How many of you only get 4 years?
This
9 years?
one, yeah.
4 years, 9 years. How old is your?
5.
5. 4 plus 5 plus 9.
Temisan, just drop it in the museum.
I don't need you. All right, so the thing is, that's the average. We are the average Nigerian, isn't it? Because from Ojodi to Bega to Sabongeri to Tudunwada to 9th Mile, everywhere around this country, that's our cars are these are the ages. And how do we manage them? And most of the premium, the lubricants we use, Daye, let me go with you. Because you've got an auto mechanic. What kind of cars do you usually see in your shop?
Yeah. Average age.
Average age, yes.
Average age would be, so we don't accept any car that is above 10 years.
Oh, God.
So you can't service Temisan's car.
No.
Temisan's car is out. Put pattern.
Temisan, no, you close the
Bele.
workshop.
But as my guy, we say go.
But why though?
Why?
So we see them as more prone to breaking down.
Wow.
And also, we don't have their history for over the years.
Right.
So we can't vouch for the condition of the car. So someone just walks in, brings a car, and you say, well, you don't know where that car is coming from. And most of the time, people just believe, as far as my car is driving, my car is great. But that's not the case.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing though, because that's what the show is about. Basically lubrication. And for most of us, I mean, I'm loath to ask Senator that when you go to service your car, do you tell your mechanic the kind of lubrication you want to use, or the mechanic just does it?
He tells you, this is what I'm...
You tell them what you want to use.
I tell them. If you don't tell them, they will assume that there's no money for that facility.
Right.
Yes.
So you need to let them know that this car, this is
That's
how
the
I'm taking
premium.
this car.
That's the premium. So now it comes to you. What engineers usually use for everyday cars? Everyday cars, old cars, like most of us, what engineer would you recommend? Because you're the experts.
So like we always say, first and foremost, refer to your OEM specification. Find out the range of all your car uses. In that range, you would see what's the year of your car. You would see, no matter how many kilometers or miles your car has covered, there's still an oil for that.
And by the way, OEM, in case you don't know, is original equipment manufacturer. Yeah,
yes.
There you go. So
once you have that and you need to service, that's your guide. That's the basic guide you need.
okay, say I bring my car in. My car is over 9 years old.
Okay.
Not Senator and not Schullz.
Yes.
Their cars are younger. My car is about 10 years old. And I've always said on this show that I've always liked the Quartz 9000. I don't know why. Maybe because
Temisan, what is with you of this
I'm on my Range Rover
because
because as soon as they told me what it does, anyways.
Yes.
And I said to you, you know what? My car is 12 years old. Quartz 9000 or nothing. You tell me no, don't use the Quartz 9000.
So the technology in your car it's not compared to the modern day technology. Now everybody's out fuel efficiency, economy. The manufacturers now are seeing how to even reduce the overall size of your engine. Right. But for your 12-year-old car, there's a Quartz 5000 for that range.
Right, so that's the one that usually you would use.
That's what we would recommend.
Right.
We would say, okay, when we check your specification, it has to be there most likely because the newer engines require the newer oil. But for the Quartz 5000 series, you have options to choose from that would be tailored for your engine.
And I hope Senator is not because
while he was saying what he was saying, and he said he wanted to force a Quartz 9000.
Premium now.
Your car will start crying.
No, because I know you probably use a Quartz
you
9000.
you would. I mean, your car is 3 years
I
old,
don't
you said.
compromise it.
You don't compromise.
I don't compromise. Yes, it might be a little bit pricey, but it saves the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the long run.
It gives you good performance.
Yeah.
So you know that, okay, as I'm leaving my house, I'll come back to my house.
Yeah.
Unlike before when I used to test with other kind of oils, you understand? Then you're moving, at the end of the day, you're looking and there's, when your wiper
Why can't they vibrate? Why can't they vibrate?
your
Why
wiper
they
begins to go
vibrate?
like that, and there's hot sun, there's no rain. So it becomes a problem. So I don't compromise it. It has to be the excellent one.
my God.
There's something wrong with this.
I'm telling you. But Daye, what about the yellow taxis, in Lagos, the brown ones in Ibadan?
The blue, let me see, the blue and yellow in
I know there's brown in
White
Ibadan.
and sky blue in Delta.
In Delta.
In
Yeah.
Delta.
In Akwa Ibom, I think it's green, and there's a green in Akwa Ibom.
But Daye, you get the general idea. What do we do about
green
those?
in Akwa Ibom, right? Yeah. So those ones, what would you use for those
Most
ones?
of those people, they don't believe in engine, They don't. As far as there is something that is thick in their engine, they are
They're
good.
all right.
But some of them have been in this business for long, of logistics business for a long time, and they see the value in engine oil. They see that a good engine oil is what has kept their engine, and they are not stopping on the road. They don't have seals wearing out prematurely on their car. So we would recommend a quote 5,000 for them. That is tailored to their old engine. It will still be on the OEM specification.
All right, you know what we'll do? Because you might not need to take it from Schullz, Temisan, Daye, and Senator. I mean, particularly Senator, don't take anything from him.
No, nothing
Don't
at
take
all.
anything from Senator.
Take his
way
jokes.
more pure in our balance. He's way more
Temisan,
pure.
you can talk.
Yeah.
No,
My way pure.
At all.
Okay.
Well,
We know that the guys at Total Energies, their way pure. So stick around, when we come back. We'll probably have an expert come tell us. So we'll be back after this.
Thank you. Welcome back. The best way to get a grip on this important topic about engine care for everyday workhorse vehicles is to have an expert from Total Energies join us. Please welcome Lolade Babalola. Thank you.
Right, so we gotta show, first of all, we're showing Lolade Babalola a big car care welcome. Now, she's the lubricants business analyst and special product manager, Total Energies. Now, Lolade, ideally, we can talk from now to tomorrow, but you guys at Total Energies are the experts on lubrication, and we've been talking about old car engines. Obviously not the type you drive, or Senator, or Schullz, or me. I'm just saying. So like, basically, for our older engines, what lubricants would you generally recommend for this?
Okay, thank you, Temisan. First of all, like we have emphasized over time, the most important recommendation lies with the OEM.
Right.
So the OEM recommendation, which speaks to the design of the engine. So now taking it down from the OEM recommendation, we speak to the age of the engine. So basically for your older vehicles, which you find a lot of it in our climate today, majority of the cars on our roads are older vehicles, would usually recommend a 20W50, which is our quartz 5000. So like I said, when the engines have aged over time, so I mean, we're all aging, and we understand how it is when you're beginning to downgrade. So it's the same thing that happens within the engine. What are the kind of things that happens within the engine when it's getting older? First of all, we have what we call lack of tightness of the rings. That happens. You also have things like expansions of the seals within the engine. So for these, you do not need the extremely premium lubricants to lubricate that engine. And that's why we step down your recommendation to the API 20W50 and the API SL. However, within the 20W50 range as well, we also have the API SG, which is, you had talked about the yellow taxis, the brown taxis in Ibadan and all of that. They still do not need the 20W50. All they need is some sort of lubrication to ensure that that engine life is preserved. The engine is already old and shaky. So they just need something to take them through. And for those who recommend the Quartz 3000, the beauty of this Quartz 3000 as well is that it's also a 20W50. It's the same viscosity level with this.
With the 5,000.
Viscosity talking about the flow of the oil, but the level of performance is reduced because, I mean, what do you expect from that kind of vehicle? It just needs to get...
It's an old car.
Yes, exactly. It's an older engine.
Right.
Yeah, so for those for that age of engines, we do recommend the 20W50 Quartz 5000 API SL. If it's way older, would recommend the Quartz 3000 API SG. Let me pick a segment. For example, the Uber riders of today.
Yeah.
Their cars are quite old. I mean, when Senator was talking and then he said his car was 4 years old, I was going to ask him, 4 years from brand new or 4 years from Tokumbo? So, but you
Temisan, you are quick to jump into my car is 4 years in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
That means that the person that used Temisan's car is long dead in America.
So Senator's car is 4 years from Tokumbo.
So really,
We don't really know the age of the...
No, but for each vehicle model, you can actually check. This information is available on the internet.
Yeah.
You know the year of manufacture of those vehicles, and it's actually available in the cars as well. You can find it. So usually when we're talking age from manufacture, age from when the car was initially used.
Okay, so Malade, what about speedo? What do you call it?
Your
Mileage.
Yes, actually, yes.
So it came in at 40,000.
40,000 kilometers?
Yes.
Big boy.
There you go.
Big boy.
Came in at 40,000. So.
How old is your car, Lolade?
5 years from manufacture.
5 years from manufacture.
That's a clean car.
That's a beautiful car.
Temisan, just keep quiet for me and Schullz to continue.
All right, so.
Yeah. So as I was saying.
So you have to step down if it's an older engine.
Oh yes.
And does this oil have the clean? Does it also have the effects for the clean technology?
Well, these are those engines don't need all of those. Like I said, they just need to survive.
Let the engines breathe.
Okay, so remember that sometime on the show you had talked about the yellow taxis, the brown taxis in Ibadan. I mean, this will work for them. For those who still
at least over 20
desire
years old.
to keep. For those who still desire to ensure that they have optimum performance from their engine, this works perfectly for them. This would ensure that they have no stoppages on the road, and of course, their engine will last longer.
All right, so it's a good aspect.
Yes, right.
So Malade, sometimes for some of us who know how premium Total is,
Total Energies.
Total Energy.
There you go.
When we get to the workshop, I mean, like the
Service.
Yeah. We hear things like synthetic or fully synthetic
or mineral.
You understand? So can you explain to us, just so that we don't start pinching our finances?
Okay, so for the semi-synthetics, what you actually mean is synthetic technology lubricants. There are two broad types of lubricants, the synthetic lubricants and the mineral lubricants. For the mineral lubricants, the base oil that has been used in the formulation is gotten from the crude oil origin. While for the synthetic lubricants, this base oil has been specially synthesized in the laboratory to infuse in desirable characteristics that your engine needs. So when we talk about synthetic technology lubricants, it's a bridge between those two products. So you have some characteristics from the synthetic origin, and then you have some from the crude oil origin. So it's a bridge between these two products. So if you really cannot afford the synthetic lubricants, but I mean, you want to go higher than the mineral lubricants, then the synthetic technology is your best shot.
With this, you have said synthetic all the way.
Do like say again, money garrets?
Fully synthetic.
Okay, now we're talking about, because I can see you've talked about the Quartz 5000 and the Quartz 3000. And you're saying that, you know what, if your car is way too old, in fact, your car should be almost phasing out, you will recommend the Quartz 3000 because you just want it to keep on moving. Yeah, but if your car is 10, 15, 12 years old, 5,000. So if your car is like Senator's and, just five years old, would you still recommend the 5,000?
So in as much as not everyone can afford a brand new car, we still have people, I mean, a car community, so we have people who have older cars who even like to go interstates with those cars. Yeah. We go to other countries once in a while, African countries, drive there. One thing you have to realize is when an engine is getting older, you are more prone to engine leaks as well. With the newer Quartz 9000 series, those engines may not be able to handle the viscosity level. They may tend to start leaking oil because the bearings are all worn out already. But when you use either of these range for the older models, it keeps the engine longer. I won't say it seals leaks, but it has that effect on the engines where you don't have things like ring smoking and all those basic things that old cars tend to have. Also, when it comes to catalytic converters, these old cars, the catalytic converters are either depleted or gone. Or gone. The newer technology is there for the Quartz 9000 to protect the catalytic converters. But with this, you're fine in your older cars.
So can we safely say that it keeps your car looking younger?
Your engines, yeah.
It doesn't even look. it keeps it younger.
It won't even act the age, actually.
Right.
Yes, because, yes, we've talked about the fact that these engines are old, but with this range, the 20W50, it won't even act the age. So, yes, absolutely.
You feel younger. Absolutely. Everybody knows it's old, but I feel younger.
Yeah.
That kind of works.
Engine-wise.
Right, engine-wise.
Yeah, don't just go and scratch your car all over.
You
can't look younger.
I'm going to use Quartz 3000, depending, but no need for your engines. Because we can't have Lola Daye up in here and just let her go. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, we have to ask Lola Daye this, because they're from the great guys at Total Energies. What if my uncle in the village is a betting man, and he'll tell me, put your money on it. Put your money on this. Are you confident that these ranges are great for engines that are very old? Put your money where your mouth is.
Okay. I tell you something for a fact. Our Quartz 5000 API 20W50, API SL, is the market leader in the 20W range. Okay. Secondly, this product is a high-performance mineral technology lubricant. Take that to the bank. And I'll tell you something, for this product to be the market leader, it's been tested and proven. It's been around for so long, it's tested, proven, and loved by all. So yes, take that to the bank any day, anytime.
All right, there it is. Good stuff. All right, so like I usually say, don't take it from me. Don't take it from Schullz. Heck, you should take it from Daye because he's an expert, but don't even take it from him. Certainly, I would not take it from Bethel. Because
I don't think anyone here will take it
from Bethel. I mean, because only Bethel's mother will take it from Bethel.
It sounds strange when you say
Bethel. Senator.
Temisan, I use Quartz 9000.
Get rocks. Anyways, so there it is. So love and take care of these car engines. It doesn't matter how it is. You had to hear first. The real heroes of our roads with the best products Total Energies lubricants offer. Thank you very much for what you do. If you drive the Danfo, the bus, the Kurope, whatever you call it in whatever state you are in, remember you must take care of that engine as much as you can. Special thanks to our very good friend as well, Senator. Great comment, great answer, great talk show. Hey, let's not be sexist. Big thank you to Lola Daye from Total Energies as well. Right, so like we normally say at this point in time, to learn more about which engine oil best suits your engine, visit the Total Energies website. Also hit us up on social media, all our social media platforms. Details are in the comment section below. From Temisan, from Schullz, from Daye, from Schullz, from Daye, from the good friend Senator, and certainly from Lola Daye at Total Energies. See you next time.
Next up is a competition for you. Watch this next segment of the Total Energies lubricant mascot, Robot Quartz, visiting different parts in Lagos. Question: can you identify where in Lagos Robot Quartz is? Bonus question: can you name 2 places Robot Quartz goes past? Submit your answers on Facebook, Instagram, or X using the hashtag SpotRobotQuartz. See the comments section for the Total Energies Facebook, IG, and X handles. Good luck.
you.